A historic heat wave and a wildfire have both altered the Week 3 schedule for high school football. Good evening and welcome to Final Quarter. I'm Chris Tavares. The temperature caused some games to delay their start, while the mosquito fire in Placer County is affecting games both there and in El Dorado County. But most of our area teams are in action. We start with the Honor Bowl, which was delayed due to the air quality. The game paying honor to Granite Bay native Lance Corporal Victor Dew, a Marine who died at the age of 20 in 2010. Oak Ridge is hosting Silverton out of Northwest Oregon between Portland and Salem. And there you see the Trojans coming out. Early on, it's all defense for the Trojans. Dwight Martin climbing the ladder for this interception right there. A nice snag before he's taken out of bounds, and the Oak Ridge offense cashes in down on the goal line, and Jake Hall punches it in for the early 7-0 lead. Later on in the first, the Trojan defense comes up with another big play. Sebastian Sutton jumps the route. That's a pick six. Two huge play for the Trojans defense, helping give Oak Ridge a 14-0 lead. Silverton eventually puts a drive together down in the red zone, going for it on 4th and goal, but John Hayward comes up with a big pass breakup to keep the shutout intact, and the Trojans offense cashes in on the very next play. Martin doing it all tonight, turns the corner there, and it's a race to the goal line, and he wins it, pulling away from the defense, no less. A 90-yard touchdown. He already had that pick, the first highlight that we showed you of the game. Oak Ridge puts up 28 points in the first quarter alone as the Trojans win big, 63-0.
Well, it's a great game. You know, we had a lot of delays to start because of the heat and the smoke index, but I was real proud of our guys coming out. We got on them early. You know, we've been very fortunate this year to get off to a great start. We had another one tonight. Our defense has been lights out and really set the table for us, and real proud of our guys. Good team effort tonight. Like I said, defense has been outstanding, and offense continues to move the ball.
Game 2, it's a doubleheader at the Honor Bowl at Oak Ridge High School. Game 2 features Granite Bay and Spanish Springs from Sparks, Nevada. First quarter, McCade Long going long to Frank Cusano, 54 yards on the catch and run. He's down inside the red zone, and later on the drive, Carter Jackson caps it off with a short 4-yard touchdown, and the Grizzlies are up 7-0. Cougars are trying to answer now, but Granite Bay's defense steps up. Defensive theme in this Honor Bowl. Brian Bogney comes up with the strip sack. Cusano comes up with a recovery, but they're not able to turn it into any points on the ensuing drive. Move to the second quarter now. Spanish Springs coming up with a big play. J.J. Dane to Logan Franklin. That turns into a 55-yard gain. Impressive off of the screen. Gets taken down inside the red zone. Cougars trying to find pay dirt after the big gain. They go for it 4 straight times, 3 straight runs that come up short. Then on 4th down, and the Grizzlies defense comes up with another stop. This is the defensive showdown right now. Last check in the 4th quarter. Let's see if we got a score for you. And we do, still in the 4th quarter. This game's still going on, but Grizzlies are up 7-3, trying to hold on for a win. Now to our regularly scheduled California on California games as we head south Sacramento. Sheldon Huskies hosting the Accolade Dons from Lafayette. 2 undefeated programs, only one going to stay that way. The Dons enjoying the hospitality early on from the Huskies. Sully Bailey to Trevor Rogers. He does a great job to shake off some dogs, eludes the defenders, and bids them farewell as he trots into the end zone. Accolade's going up 13-0 in the first quarter, but the Huskies, they bite back. They take the lead away from the Dons. They do everything back. Devin Green, a highly recruited talent, scoring on 2 touchdown runs as Sheldon is up 1 at the half. This goes down to the wire, and it's Accolades handing Sheldon its first loss of the season, 42-35. Sheldon gets its first loss of the season. Now, as we mentioned at the top of the show, the mosquito fire is forcing games to either reschedule or cancel, and that includes our fan favorite game of the week, where the third time is a charm for our Eric Rucker, as his first 2 attempts to cover a game were canceled.
Our final quarter fan favorite game of the week was supposed to take place right here at San Juan High School, as they were supposed to host Mesa Verde. But just after 7 o'clock tonight, the school's principal here at San Juan High saying the air quality was not good enough. It was above that acceptable level, so that game has been canceled. So we called an audible, came up here to Roseville. West Park High was supposed to host Tokay. Two undefeated teams, should have been a great matchup, but around 7:15 tonight, this game also canceled because of air quality.
Yeah, it's frustrating, of course.
Colin Rhodes is Tokay's head coach. We asked him about filling this spot in the schedule.
I don't know. At this moment, I don't know. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough. But we're going to do what we got to do, and we'll fight for our guys.
In Folsom, we found a game. Vista Del Lago hosting Placer High. Pick up the action in the second quarter. Vista up 6-0 until Placer super sophomore Baylor Kelly gets into the end zone, 7-6. Fourth down, and the Placer Hillman with a stop here. That was a massive play. And that leads to this. Seconds to go, and Costa Alexic down the sideline. But with time running out, the Eagles D stops him short of the goal line, and that is how the first half ends. Due to time constraints, we had to jump to the end of the game, but it was a good finish in the end. Placer ends up holding on to this one, 21-18. A stop on the final play of the game, and the Hillmen come into Folsom and beat Vista. In Folsom tonight, and the end of our journey, I'm Eric Rucker for Final Quarter. We'll send it back to you.
Shout out to Rucker and Chris Costello, his photographer, for traveling all over the area to find a game. Now we head south to Manteca, where the Buffaloes are hosting Turlock. Manteca strikes first. Blake Nicholson with a short punch in for the touchdown. That gives them the early lead. Then they pull out the trick play of the halfback pass. This time Nicholson showing off his arm, looking downfield, and he hits Diego Esparza. He loses the ball, but it's well after he was down, so no turnover. That big play sets up Bryson Davis on the fullback dive. Buffaloes are up 14-0. Then, in the second quarter, Nicholson turns into a pinball. This guy can do it all. Bounces off a couple tacklers right there, hits the spin move, reverses field, changes directions, and he's gone. An impressive 26-yard touchdown run. Turlock scores 22 points in the second quarter after this early onslaught from Manteca, but Manteca, let's see if we got a final score for you. Yes, we do. Manteca holds on to win it, 59-22. And we round things out in Elk Grove. A red moon in the sky because of the smoke down in the valley, but the Delta breeze in the Grove making conditions pretty nice tonight. The Lodi Flames taking on the Franklin Wildcats, who come into this one still looking for their first win of the season. But the Flames strike first after Caden Merriman scored on the opening drive. 2-point conversion to open the game. His quarterback, Matthew Shin, keeps it himself, marches 25 yards to put Lodi up 2 scores. But just as impressive in this one, the defense from the Flames, making life difficult for the Wildcats as Nico Lombardi takes down Abraham Truitt for the sack. Lodi up 39-0 at the half, capped off by a play that we're likely to see later on in the show. Shin hurting the Wildcats on the run again. 53-yard touchdown. Franklin gets on the board in the second half, but the Flames blister the Wildcats 59-27. Lodi stays undefeated. Now it is time for the best of the best, our plays of the week. As always, you get to tell us which play is the best of the week. Here are your 3 nominees in no particular order. Our first one, Manteca's Blake Nicholson. We just showed you this one. Watch him as he turns into the pinball right there, bounces off some would-be tacklers, spinning all over the place, eventually finding some green, and then the end zone for a 26-yard touchdown. That is your first nominee for our play of the week. Second nominee comes from the Holy Bowl, or the Honor Bowl rather, excuse me. Dwight Martin with a huge game, had to pick early on in this one, but the play of the week nominee is this right here. A 90-yard touchdown sprint, just outrunning the entire defense, running into the end zone, and hopefully, he hopes, into our top play of the week. And finally, Lodi's quarterback Matthew Shin showing off the wheels, going 53 yards to pay dirt, leading his Flames to a win over the Wildcats to stay undefeated. Go on over to the sports page of Fox40.com. Vote as many times as you want. Vote early, vote often to vote for your favorite play of the week. We'll announce the winner coming up on Monday night during our 6 o'clock newscast.